Do you want to sell more, but sometimes you get the feeling that your customers are lazy and stupid? And if they'd actually just pull their finger out, what you've got would help them enormously. The thing is, if you want to sell more, you have to understand your customer, you have to develop rapport with them, you also need to understand why they're not playing ball. So let's look at 8 reasons why your customer might not be chomping at the bit to buy from you. First thing is that the reality is that inertia is the easy option. Buyers have got a million things on their mind. They're juggling plates, they've got a ton of priorities and tasks to deal with. So any change means work, and they have to deprioritize some of the stuff they've got on the boil. So you need to delve into the psychology of that. Most people buy on pain or gain. So try and make it that they really feel that pain or understand the gain. What you've got to do is make what you're saying compelling enough to get them off the fence. The second thing is that your sales pitch, your proposition, may be well down their list of priorities. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to juggle those again. So you need to work out which customers are in the market now and which may be later on. Point 3 is to recognize that the whole process is about building your sales pipeline. It may be a bit of a cop-out to say that not every customer will buy, but it's a fact. Some of them just aren't in the market now. So you need to filter those that are from those that aren't and recognize that all the way through you're building your sales pipeline for future opportunities. Point number 4 is, where possible, try to identify a specific time frame for purchase. It's not easy. Even with an inbound inquiry, those people are more likely, probably, to buy from you, but they wouldn't be the first people to test drive a car and end up being tire kickers. So where you can, try to identify from the get-go the warmth of the inquiry so you can profile your customer. Point 5 is, it still could be you. Sometimes we overpitch, we oversell. So good salespeople, especially when it's a higher value sales, learn to ask good questions. It's about effective questions. It's about questioning techniques. If you ask good questions, what do people like to do? They love to talk about themselves, and all the while they're exploring the issues, opening up to the pain of the problem that they've got, and allowing you to open the door to sell to them. Point 6 is linked to the previous point around questions. You have to build great rapport. When you're selling stuff that costs a lot of money, people want to be reassured. They want to have trust in you. So building rapport, both professionally and personally, is fundamental to moving forward with the next stage of the sale. The best way that I find to do that is 1, ask those good questions, 2, don't forget to listen to the answers, and 3, reference some of your experience to their problem, and that will build better rapport in the conversation. Our 7th point is, don't forget to follow up. It's a fundamental in sales. We said earlier, not every sale will close straight away, so you have to have a religious approach to following up, because that's the way that over time sales will convert. Our final point is to remember, you've got to handle objections. Not every sale is easy. Not every customer that seems so enthusiastic will actually convert. Probably a higher proportion of those that ask lots of questions and throw up objections are the ones that are really trying to get into the sale and understand why they should buy. So embrace those objections, ask good questions, build that rapport as part of the overall process, and you will sell more. And maybe if all else fails, ask a cracker question like, I get a sense that you're not comfortable yet to move forward. Can I ask, what is it that's stopping you? So to sum it all up, customers aren't lazy and stupid, even if it feels that way. They've got all kinds of stuff going on. As long as you understand that and deal with it, you'll sell more.